Welcome everyone, Farmer Cup here. Today we're going to do part 16 of my global company tutorial series. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, today we're going to look at the small sawmill, which is extremely similar to the Castor sawmill pack, except this one's on the mod hub. So that's actually, quite honestly, the main difference. There are a couple other small differences you'll notice as well, but we're going to do just take a look at this one mod today. That building there is actually the same as this one, other than the crane, and the crane is just aesthetic. So they both do the same thing, and then they come with the sell point. It's very simple, but we'll go over all of it in here. So if we go, Agres pallets shouldn't have anything. Yeah, I was about to say. Agres goods production. So we have the two sawmills in here, and they make several different products, which we'll go into in a little bit. There shouldn't be anything under that. Yep, there we go. There is the sales of wood products, which is the little sell point I have right here, which if we go into the menu here, if you know, No Man's Land only has this sell point and allows sell points for all these various different products. So we should have wood boards, wood beams, wood sections, and then bark mulch. And then they also produce regular wood chips and takes that at the sell point. So first off, all of these have checkered marks and different sections and lights on and all that different good stuff. But there is a way you have to go about turning that on. Just like most of these mods, there's these little boxes here. So if I have my help menu on there, I actually hit that one, but that'll turn off the in and outs on there. If I can turn that back on, it'll turn that back on. Turn this one on the outside off. That'll turn the hazard boxes off, but leave the ins and outs. And I can turn it back on there to show you that. And then the lights are on, but if I come over to the one on the side, they're going to be off. Well, at least they should be, theoretically speaking. Yeah, you can tell it gets brighter, but I don't know if it actually changes the way they look. But anyhow, so yeah, that's all the different aspects of that portion of it. But these are both pretty similar. I'm going to go over this one, and then I'll show you everything on that one as well, just to kind of keep it simplified. So I'm not going to use anything crazy. I have super strength turned on to make it a little bit easier. So basically, you can pull a trailer in this section here, or you can carry small logs or whatever you want to do. But once you get past that hazard box there, you see it just took the log from me. And it had an input of 4,953 liters. So basically it's taking logs, let's get a few in here, and it's converting them into a liter value. You can't put wood chips in, have to put logs in, but it does not matter what size log you put in. So if I wanted to put in a 1 meter one, it just won't give me, it won't give me as many liters, but it will still accept it into the machine there. Let's get these guys put in real quick. Close. And then we'll go into some of the different productions that it makes. And again, I'm doing this by hand. You can pull a trailer in here, load it with wood, and it'll unload it all automatically for you, or it should anyways. Yeah, there you have that. This is the pallet out, and this is the bulk out. So we'll go over what both of those mean. There's nothing else around it other than that, really. There's some different things over here that'll show you how much you have of certain things. But if we go into the actual Control G global company menu, this is the one that's active here. This is the small one. That's the one you can see the crane on the image there. And again, we can always, if we go back, we can always rename it. We can say with crane, or however works to help you. So then we know the one with crane is there. So we open that up. 50,000 liters per hour. That should be how much it's going to process through here. It can hold up to 10 million liters, which is quite a bit. But we're going to go ahead and fast forward time a little bit, and it should not take us a whole lot of time to get through all that. Should be done. So as you can see, it's showing you what you have through here, and different stuff like that. So yeah, basically like that. If we go into the menu, it's also going to show us that in here. So it used all the wood. It created 1,500 liters of wood chips, 1,500 liters of wood sections, 1,500 liters of bark mulch, 18,000 liters of boards, and 7,600 liters of, it says bar, but it's the beams. So just so you're aware of that. And that's those guys right there, the beams. Now, if we wanted to get those out of there, first off, the bulk sell point, pull under it, hit R, you're gonna have a wood chip and bark mulch. Bark mulch is actually worth a decent amount of money. We go all the way to the end. There's a symbol for bark mulch, 613, so it's definitely worth more than wood chips, but we get that out of there. Simply gonna put it into there. And we're going over this mod as well because this is kind of a prerequisite for several other mods I want to go over. So that's kind of why we're doing that. But here's a pallet spawn point, which is where the other ones are going to spawn. If we go into here and sections, max, there's actually, we can't even actually spawn any of those. let's actually do this real quick, just so we can spawn one of all of them out. I can go right here, and I should be able to just spawn in. There. Should be just putting all those in there? Yep. Okay, that should be plenty. We'll speed up time here, so it starts processing through them. And it's doing pretty good in there. We'll go ahead and stop that, and we're actually gonna make it so it's daytime again, so we can see what we're doing. Okay, now if we go into the menu and I wanted to spawn some of those pallets out, I should be able to spawn all of them out, quite honestly. Sections, max, spawn 1 pallet. So here's the pallets to sections, and then if I wanted to grab it, I have the info on. You can see that it's telling you there's 5,000 liters in there. That is turned on and off, if you remember from the first global company, by having show object info on in this screen up here. So if I grab that, I can haul this over here. And you can see it's dropping down and our money's going up. So for that there, we got 3,100 bucks for it. Now if we go into the menu again and go back over to here. Bark mulch, go down to boards, maximum 19 pallets. So it's going to spawn all sorts of pallets of boards out here. So again, those are the ones that have kind of the smaller sections on them. If I can't get this over here, should show me there's 5,000 liters in here normally. And there it goes. Beautiful. So made about $52-ish, $5,300 on that. Now if I go back into the Control G menu here, we can go all the way down to the bottom and we can spawn out a maximum of 8 pallets of those. And we have them right here. So these ones, you can see the difference a little bit closer there. Build type is bar, or the beams, however you want to look at it. There we go, there it goes. All right, let's get you on over here. And we can watch it as it's selling off. And there you have it. So I probably only put maybe a load and a half of lumber in there from a big like semi-trailer truck. So you can make decent money doing this. But that is all the stuff on this portion. So if we come over here, this one's very similar. Again, this is your input here, or the input number is going to be there. This is the actual input here. So if I drag a log in and disappear, here's the bulk out, and here's the pallets out. And again, you have a box here to adjust all the stuff, same as over there, and you have the same similar fashion there. And everything inside is going to be the same as far as it goes. 50,000 liters per hour, 10 million liters max capacity in there, and then you have various capacities over here. But yeah, so these products can be sold directly as is using that sell point, or they can be made into other stuff, which is why I did this tutorial, because there's gonna be like barrels and other stuff we're gonna look into later on. So anyhow, that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.